Fellow union members, the cry has been heard for well over a year now, long echoed from before. Merger, merger, merger. Merger will be the problem solving for all actors. We're going to be on Gravy Street. We will be untroubled forevermore. This is a line of bull that has been swallowed hook, line, and sinker. And I'm merely making these remarks to please listen to wiser heads which have spoken, to tell you that this merger, which is being ramrodded through by a consortium of present SAG officialdom and executives, by AFTRA, by the producers, by the agents, strongly by New York, and you have been enveloped in this mushroom cloud of destroying the Screen Actors Guild, one of the proudest, finest unions that ever existed, that has constantly worked to better the position of actors and those connected with them in the movie and television business. There will be no pension plan as you now know it. It is being destroyed, as well as the health plan, by this merger. You will not have branches anymore, you will have locals. And the power of those locals will be extended and distributed by the power of the convention and those officials ruling the convention. SAG as we know it, with the majority of actors in film in Hollywood, SAG in Hollywood will be destroyed. You will not be able to see the majority of actors in Hollywood adequately and proportionately represented by any deal that comes down. While your pension and health plans are being destroyed, you will have a merged union. And that will give you nothing except unanimity in accepting less all the way down the line. But it is a terribly troublesome time that you are invoking if you swallow this poison pill of merger. You've got to see the Minority Report, which stresses the view of the finest legal firm in California addressing the merger concerning pension and health. It is strictly a no-no as far as they are concerned. If you listen to their wise words and the words of the minority leaders, you will realize the enormous problems that exist if you swallow this poison pill. I beg you, don't destroy this union as it now exists. It has been stabbed in the back. It has been submerged through this consortium of others. And I ask you to throw off the shackles of those others and look at SAG as it was built to exist and as it can exist if they have your votes against the merger, as it now exists. I'm not speaking against merger in some future time, but this one sucks. And you're making a big mistake. You are dooming this union and all that it stood for and all the fights and the rights that it achieved. Don't do it. A big mistake, and I ask you to study it and forget merger because it's whistling in the dark and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. A lame feasibility study was conducted, but it only says that merger is possible. It does not deal with the problems that you live with every day of your life. It does not take into consideration how the plans cannot be merged as they now exist, how they must enforce and perforce be reduced by SAG to be equated with AFTRA. You've got to stop this or you lose your birthright. How is it that broadcasters have discounted dues and will have so in this new union? Discounted dues, plus the fact they may continue to work non-union, and that's what you're going to be in bed with. And this is the leak in the dike of SAG. You're going to have union people supposedly working non-union. How can we allow this? You'll soon have plenty of actors working non-union. How can you allow that? Union is our strength. We are one with union. And if you allow this merger to take place, forget about union. You're fractured. You're no longer one. Wake up, for God's sake.